Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. We're back from our trip. We drove yesterday. It was an all-day thing. We left the cabin around 10:45 in the morning and we got home right at 9 p.m. So it was a long day, but I'm here. I'm ready to start filming, get back into the groove of things. I have not filmed in a week, so I'm a little bit out of practice. I decided to sit down and film a what's in my makeup bag for my camping trip. This is it. This is all I took. Yeah, it's a small bag, isn't it? I went pretty simple and I want to show you what I took, apply it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I missed you all so much. I missed sitting down and filming in my spot. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this video. All right, my loves, I needed to wash my hair really bad today. We got home so late last night, and by the time I got the kids down and did the quick little things we needed to get, it was too late. I decided to wait and wash my hair until after my workout this morning. It's so nice. It's so nice to be back in my workout space. It's just nice to be home. I enjoyed it. It was so much fun, but it's just nice to be home in my bed, in my bathroom. Yeah. So I did wash my hair before filming, and that's one of the main reasons it's straight because I blow dried it, and then I usually just straighten these front portions because these little hairs that I have, the little baby hairs, they just go pretty wild. Okay, I didn't take too many primers. So it was a cabin and we were at 9,500 feet elevation, so it was rough. I did do workouts every single day except for Sunday, which is my off day. I did also run. It was nice, actually, really nice. It sucked and I didn't run as much as I wish I would have distance wise, but I feel like the breathing made it feel like it was double than what I did. And then the workouts were really nice, having a view outside. We were up in the mountains by a lake. So the cabin had 3 bedrooms, 1 full bath, a living room, and a kitchen. And then we had 4 campers outside with whoever wanted to sleep in the cabin or in the camper. 2 nights we slept in the cabin and then the rest in our camper. Okay, so I did go into primers that I have here. I didn't take these camping, but I washed my face when I washed my hair, and I didn't do the rest of my skincare routine. So I went into this Victoria Beckham and Augustine Bader. It's rejuvenating priming moisturizer. It's the tinted one, and the Vanish Hourglass for my T-zone. And then now I'm gonna pull out the primer that I did take, which is the Rare Beauty. It's the glowy one, illuminating primer. I mainly took it because, as you could tell, it's almost done, so I figured let me go ahead and I guess try to pan it. But I only did my makeup like maybe twice, I think so. So I didn't really use it all that much. No, 3 times. 3 times. We got to Colorado a day early, and we got to my brother-in-law's house, and that's where we slept the first night. So that first day I had makeup. The next day I put a tiny bit of makeup, and then I think one of the days that we were up in the cabin I put a little bit of makeup on. It just, when it comes to camping, there's so much dirt and dust and everything everywhere. Putting on makeup just doesn't sound appealing. And I also did break out a tiny bit because it's not the same washing your face with well water than with, you know, city water. So I probably should have used a water bottle to wash my face, but it's fine. It is what it is. Yeah, so this is the primer I took. Okay, and as far as foundation and brushes, I did take a sponge, and this is what I used for concealer foundation, but I'm not gonna use this today. I missed my brushes, so I'm gonna use my brush. It's a little bit of cheating, but not really. But this is all I took as far as foundation and concealer application goes. I just washed it right before every use. For today, I'm gonna use my Danessa Myrix. And the only thing I took for my base is the new Skin Inc. L'Oreal Foundation Concealer. I have the shade 140 Warm, and this is what I used as my base. And if I needed a little more coverage under my eyes, then I would just apply some and blend it out with my finger. But this is it. This is what I took as far as foundation goes, and it actually worked out really nice. I mean, it's a concealer slash foundation, right? So it should. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was nice. Did what I needed it to do. Anytime I do any sort of camping, vacation trip kind of thing, I always break out in usually around where I touch my face because I can't wash my hands as often as I do, say, at my house. I'm not acne prone, but if my hands are dirty and I touch my face, I do usually get a blemish. Also, there was three dogs the first 2 days, and then Friday there was 6 dogs. But Saturday one of the dogs left, and then Sunday another dog left, so then there was 4 left. Usually anytime dogs lick anywhere in my face, I get a breakout. So I think that also contributed to a few of the breakouts I have going on, but hopefully now that we're home I can get them under control. All right, for bronzer, all I took was this, the Westman Atelier Suntone Bronzing Drops shade Soleil Parfait 2. I only took high elevation cream products. I did not take, other than loose powder, that was it. I didn't want anything to crack. I wasn't sure where my makeup was gonna travel, so decided just to keep it to liquids, and then that way nothing can shatter or break. And this is the brush I took to blend this out, the Soft Blend 60 from Sigma. And this right here,
I burnt myself with my curling iron.
it's not a vacation without me burning myself. Yeah, so this is the only bronzer I took, and it actually worked out perfect. Oh my gosh, I'm covering you. Apologies. I'm telling you, I forgot how to film. It's been over a week. Although I feel like I used to cover you with my mirror before. I only took 3 brushes, I think. A blush brush, powder brush, and this brush. I'm telling you, very minimal. Very, very minimal. I'm a little proud of myself for as minimal as I went. And for cream blush, I took this Refi cream blush in Rust, the pretty new tone they came out with. I figured I was gonna be out in the sun, so just doing something that would blend in with a sunburn would be perfect, and it was. 112 from BK Beauty, and it just worked out nicely. I did get quite a bit of sun, but not a sunburn. I'm good for the next week or so without getting any sun. Okay, and then for powders, I did add 2 dots. I unfortunately did it off camera and blended it out with my fingers. So I do have a tiny bit of concealer under my eyes, but I brought the one size in the pink and the mini Hourglass Veil translucent setting powder. Those are the only 2 that I took for this trip. And I took the Rare Beauty Always an Optimist setting spray to set under my eyes. I guess I'll just use my finger. I don't have too much product under there, so really there shouldn't be any creasing, and there really isn't. I have to set with setting powder. And I took this little small RMS Beauty sponge to set my under eyes. I'm using the one size right now for the under eyes. And then I took the big fluffy NARS brush. So I'm going to jump into the Hourglass powder and set everything. I forget how good this powder is. Not too many people talk about it, or do I see them really use it? I see the Laura Mercier, but not the Hourglass too often, but it's good. It's a good one. Tara Lynn is the one that convinced me to buy it, and I don't regret it. Okay, now I'm going to repeat the blush and the bronzer because I feel like with the powder, just a tiny bit went away, and I didn't apply as much bronzer as I did while I was camping so I could really peek through. So I think I'm just gonna reinforce the blush and the bronzer a tiny bit more. Luckily, both of these products work really well on top of powder. For the cream bronzer, I just put it on the back of my hand and I pick it up from there, and that's how I apply it. and it does not disturb anything. But I mean, then again, I don't have a ton of layers. I went pretty light base, but I feel like you could see for sure that I am reinforcing the bronzer. Okay, now the blush. I did not take a highlighter. I didn't need any highlighter while camping. I just didn't. Same brush. And the Refine doesn't stay sticky. On top of the powder, I feel it actually dries down a tiny bit better than before I apply powder underneath. But I mean, that's how Patrick Ta applies his blush, his cream blush, so it makes sense. Okay, it almost looks like I was out in the sun. And for perfume, I only took 2 perfumes. I decided, I mean, I think I only applied perfume twice. It was mostly my deodorant throughout the whole trip. So I took the Mini Kayali Vanilla and the Miss Dior travel size, the roller. But that one, I think it's in a bag. Honestly, I don't remember. Let's apply a tiny bit of this one. I just showered, so I don't smell like anything but my shower gel and shampoos. Okay, oh, I love. So with my vanilla scents, I find that if they remind me of the Victoria's Secret vanilla body sprays, if it's too much of that vanilla, I don't enjoy it. This Kayali vanilla does not smell like that. It smells a little better. Okay, so the bag is empty because all that's left is lips and eyebrows, but this is empty. Okay, for eyebrows, all I took were these 2, the Gucci brow pencil and the Maybelline Superlock brow gel, which is just about done. I was trying to finish it up. And then for lips, I took the Milani All Natural Lip Liner, the NYX Smushy Matte Lip Balm in Soft Smile, which is like the pretty caramel brown, and the Huda Beauty Lip Blush in Rosy Kiss. Let me do my eyebrows off camera real quick, and then we'll apply the lips and be done with this video. Okay, eyebrows are done, and you're probably wondering, Mary, what about eyelashes? Did you just leave them like that? No, I just took my eyelash curler and curled them. That's it. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned more than a few times on my channel that I'm very lazy when it comes to my lashes, especially if I don't need to put anything on them. I just curl them. I probably wouldn't have taken anything but a chapstick when it came to my lips, but gosh, my lips are so dry. That dry heat is no joke. I hope you can't see it. Dry little bits on my lips. I pulled one here from the middle thinking it was ready to just be pulled and accidentally opened up my lips. So I'm probably gonna do the NYX matte balm versus the tint because this one might burn just a tiny bit. Milani in All Natural. This is such a good lip liner, and I'm slowly using it up. I feel because it's light, I do have to use quite a bit. And most of the swelling from my lips has gone down, so yeah, let's do the NYX because this morning breakfast was not fun. And this lip balm, even though it has color to it, it's pretty gentle on the lips. Yeah, that feels, I can't feel anything. Okay, and I think pretty much done. All right, my loves, and here it is. The makeup look that I did while I went camping. Very simple, very light. I honestly don't feel like I have much at all. I want to say that first or second day that I did this makeup routine, I forgot I had makeup on and I was like scratching my face. So yeah, super light, simple, not much. Everything fit in that one little makeup bag. And I think it looks pretty, makes me look put together. And yeah, okay. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this little video of me showing you what I packed in my makeup bag for my camping trip. I do enjoy seeing videos like this where I see what people take. Sometimes it gives me ideas or it helps me remember little details that I forget when it comes to traveling. I made sure for the cream bronzer or liquid bronzer and the cream blush to take into consideration on how they work on top of powder. Also, like the base. I didn't want it to be super heavy. I definitely wanted something that wasn't going to feel restricting. And for lips, I kept it simple. These are so comfortable. The same with the lip stain. This one, I kept it simple. All right, I would love to know what are some of your favorite items when you go out on vacation and what you pack in your makeup bag. These are just the ones that popped at the top of my head while I was packing to take with me, but I'm sure there are so many other amazing products that you have all packed that I just completely forgot about. Okay, again, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm back and I'm so excited. The Glaminatrix Grounded, the tones of TURD palette came in. I do plan on filming with that. It's such a beautiful palette. I love you and appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. All the comments, all the likes, for being so patient while I was gone and not really active on my community tab or on Instagram. It was really nice, really nice to disconnect, not have my phone on me at all times, you know? All right, with that being said, do not forget to give the video a big thumbs up. And also don't forget to click the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you all on my next video. Bye!